Hi everyone, my name is Amber and today we are going to create some beautiful brains. Now, just looking at this one, it doesn't look very beautiful, but if you open it up, just like if you were to look deep inside my brain and deep inside your brain, you would see amazing, beautiful colors and shapes called neurons. We're going to pretend that these are neurons today. If you would like to join in creating your very own beautiful brain, you will need a piece of paper, some colorful pencils or markers, definitely a black marker, and some scissors. Let's get started creating our beautiful brains. Are you ready to make a beautiful brain with me today? The first thing we'll need to do is fold our paper. So I'm going to hold my paper horizontal or landscape and fold it in half. So matching the edges, placing my finger at the crease and running my fingers out to the side. Now, I'd like you to have your page this way so that the top crease is at the top and you can open the flap at the bottom. We are going to draw a big brain shape on our page. Now, it's okay if your brain looks like a gigantic cloud. Oftentimes my brain does look like a cloud, but it doesn't matter what your brain looks like today. But I do want you to draw it along the top. So here I go with my big brain coming all the way down. I'm going to draw the cerebrum first, and then can't forget the cerebellum at the bottom, and also my brain stem that connects to my spinal cord. So I'm going to just draw some lines for my cerebellum, and up the top, I'm just going to do it a little bit bumpy as well, all the way to the top. Now we are going to cut it out, but I don't want to cut all the way along those creases. So here is my very funny looking brain, and I'm going to cut out the shape. But I want to keep the fold at the top so my page doesn't fall in half. Here is my funny looking, beautiful brain, and you can see that I have cut a little bit, some triangles at the top, but when I open it, it's still connected so that my brain will open and close. Now, it's going to be time to draw the neurons inside of our brains. Open up your paper, and I'm going to clip mine onto my clipboard here at the top. So inside of our brain, we have billions of neurons, and they are the cells that connect together and they send information to all the different parts of our brain and even to our body. Now, the more you learn, the better you are at a skill, then the stronger the connections will be between the neurons in our brain. So we are going to create a beautiful brain picture drawing our neurons in our head. So let's grab our marker. We're going to draw it here on the bottom half of our brain. And we're going to take some deep breaths, drawing some lines as we inhale and exhale. And it's okay if it looks like scribbles, that is fine. But just go slowly and match your drawing to your breathing. If you look at my brain right now, this is kind of what it looks like when I have so many worries and unpleasant thoughts in my head. It feels like everything is scrambled and nothing is going right. We are going to practice some mindfulness and transform this very busy looking brain into a beautiful brain. The way we're going to change this into a beautiful brain is to color in the corners. So wherever you see a corner where two lines meet, I want you to draw a curved line and color it in. Color in all of the corners that you can see where two lines of your squiggle intersect. Make it a curvy line and color it in black. By coloring in the corners and making those lines thicker, we're demonstrating what really happens to the neurons inside of our brain. When we learn something new or practice a skill, the pathways between the neurons become stronger. And this is how making mistakes actually helps our brain to grow. When you make a mistake and you learn from it, you create new pathways between different neurons. So making mistakes actually helps your brain to get stronger. Once you've colored in all of the corners, it's time to get out your colored pencils or your crayons, or maybe even your paints, and color your beautiful brain in. You might even notice how calm and peaceful you feel right now. As you focus all of your attention on coloring the corners, and then coloring in and decorating your beautiful brain, your whole body will start to relax. This is mindfulness, paying attention to one thing at a time and not worrying about the result or anything that happened before or whatever's coming next. We're fully focused on what's happening right now. Here is my finished beautiful brain, and you can see that when you open it up, just like if you were to look inside my brain, you will see all of the beautiful neurons working closely together, making connections, learning new skills, and creating pathways for information to flow all over the different parts of our brain. I hope that you enjoyed creating beautiful brains with me today, and I can't wait to see what your beautiful brain will look like on the outside and the inside. See you next time.